Are you curious about the difference between the GPT-4 Vision and GPT-4 Turbo? Do you want to know how to implement text-to-speech effectively? Or maybe mastering image generation with dall-e? Well, you're in the right place. Stay with me until the end of this video and I'll guide you through these exciting technologies. Plus, did you know that implementing these APIs is way easier using Clarifai? And that's exactly what we are exploring in this video. Hello, I'm Paulo and you're watching lablab.ai tutorials. Let's get started talking about the GPT-4 Vision. In the OpenAI docs, they are saying that GPT-4 Vision, it's an API that allows model to take an image and answer questions about them. So what is the most important thing to say about this? Right now, when you're using a photo as a prompt, GPT-4 can understand more things and more context about this photo. Let's say that you have a bunch of people and they are playing football. The GPT-4 not only understands that there is a lot of people, but they will understand that the relation of these people and this photo is that they are playing football. You can ask questions about the color of the shirts of these people, what they are using, color of the hair, and things like this, you know, so possibilities are endless. Another information OpenAI gives us is saying that by passing a link to the image or by passing the base 64 encoded image directly to request, images can be passed in the user, system, and assistant messages. They are reinforcing here that this model is best at answering general questions about what is present in this image. Knowing this, an interesting idea that you can have is you can use images to identify dangerous things in this area. OpenAI documents describe text-to-speech as an audio API that provides a speech endpoint based on TTS, text-to-speech model. And it comes with 6 built-in voices. You can use voices for reading your blog. You can produce spoke audio in multiple languages. Give a real-time audio using streaming. Or let's say that you wanted to create something like a reading news, so you can summarize and reading this news. You can just reading your journaling. You can experiment with different voices, and the first one is called Alloy. There is Echo, there is Fable, Onyx, Nova, and Shimmer. The default format is MP3, but you can use Opus, AAC, and FLAC. Right now you can't use emotions with these voices, but you can use capitalization and other grammar things just to imply different voices and play around with the feelings that you want to have when this speech is done. And dall-e is an image generation API that allows you to create image from scratch based on the text prompt, creating edited versions of images by having model replace some images or pre-existing images, or creating variations of the same images. Here we have an example, and in this prompt they want a photograph of a white cat. And this is another example when we have an image and we can just put a flamingo. You can see all this information I've provided you more deeply on our website. I'll provide the link in the description. And now let's go playing around with dall-e using Clarifai. One of the things that it's important to say is that for this hackathon you can use GPT-4 Vision, Assistants AI, you can use text-to-speech, GPT-4 Turbo, and there is the image generation with dall-e, okay? Scrolling down, you can see here Clarifai. Let's go do this. You just need to click here and you have the page, a Clarifai page, saying that this is a full stack developer platform. And one of the things that we need to do is log in. Here in this page, you can log in with your GitHub. I'll do this right now. I already have my GitHub account linked, so this is why the process was easier and faster. If you wanted to create another model, you can just click here, start with a blank app. In our case, clicking here in this in your profile, you go to security. You can just click and see your key. It's important to have this key to use our API. Once everything is set it up, you can go back to the lablab.ai page, scroll down. We have here interesting things. When you click in one of these links here of the Clarifai, you will have the model, the specifically model that you can use with GPT. So for this purpose, we will use the dall-e. So we click here and we already have a dall-e model. There is information about how to run it, saying that you need to export your Clarifai _ patch. Here it's your personal token, the one that I was talking to you guys, that you can just click over there and you can get. Below here you can have your code, so what this code stand about. With this prompt, you are creating an image about a cozy cabin in the woods surrounded by colorful autumn leaves. In this interface param, you can just change the quality, you can change the size. We won't change anything right now, okay? Let's go use it with Python. First of all, I will use my work to create this project. Clicking here. Okay, already have MK deer. So yeah, let's go call this Python GPT Clarifai. It's better. Okay, just cd just to get in Python GPT Clarifai, this one here. Oops. Okay, I'm in the project right now. I will start this project with a Visual Studio Code, so just click code, space, dot, and enter. The project is here. I can just minimize this. Okay, and one of the things that I will do is create a new terminal, create my virtual environment with Python. So the command is python m vnv env. Okay, I already created. You can see here on our right, we have a bin, we have the include, we have the lib. They're all here. Okay. Second thing that we need to do, we need to activate this environment. So the command is source env bin activate. Okay, we need to install Clarifai, so pip install Clarifai. It's running. Got it. We need to install our .env. Got it. Right now we need to just click here, create a new file, and in this new file it will be the .env. .env will be the place where we just put our keys. So this is one example. So you put your Clarifai key here, and if you are using openai, your openai key will be here. Now we need to create our notebook, so it will be called test.ipynb. So after create this test.ipynb, let's just create here a print hello lablab, and let's just try to print Python environments. This first one, install, and we already have here what we need to do right now. For the first one, we set it up the imports, importing the .env and importing the Clarifai patch. And the second part of this notebook, what we will do is coming back to our page, and we will copy this whole code here, okay? I can just click here, coming back and paste. Right now that we pasted this one, make sure that you have your key in your .env. We can just, let's go run this first one and shift enter. And they are running right now the model and creating this image for us. In this case, or this example, the prompt says that they will create an image of a cozy cabin in the woods surrounded by colorful autumn leaves. So right now, let's come back here to the image.png and see this beautiful image here. It's working, it's running beautifully. And what we can do right here is creating different things. I can say that I want to have a prompt of an alien landing on Earth. Okay, let's go. Shift enter. They are finishing. And we already have this image here. So this is an alien landing on Earth. So we can have a lot of other aspects here. It's there is the sun, there is a lot of hills, there is a tree here, there is a person here, there is a call. So yeah, this is exactly what we needed. As you can see, it's easier to play around with GPT and Clarifai. Thanks for being here, and let's keep hacking. Bye bye.